Welcome back to the JSFL. We got Week 12 action for you underway. Both of these teams out of playoff position. We got the 3-8 Kansas City Wind fighting against the 5-6 Atlanta Predators. Atlanta no longer has anything to fight for in playoff position, but a nice one to end off the season at home, as hopefully they can get a win against the Kansas City Wind for their sake. Injury report: Luke Frankie out for the season, along with Roland Murray and Owen Dickerson for Kansas City. Atlanta finally gets Trent Hudson back. He returns along with Lee Bridges and Xander Knox. Perry Webb, Trenton Savage, Israel Ryans, Warren Rocker, Joe Parker are all out for the season. As they were going to return if they went to the playoffs, but no more playoffs and no more return for those guys. But yeah, so there is your injury report in offense and defensively for these teams. Offensively, the Predators are 8th and the Kansas City Wind are 12th. Or no, that's rushing. The offense for the Wind is 10th, and the offense for the Predators is 11th. So two of the lower echelon offenses. And the defenses, the Predators are ranked 6th, and the Wind are ranked last. So we'll see how this game goes as we kick you off to your commentators for this Week 12 matchup.
Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucks are underway. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Bucks now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, at quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And give this time to the tailback. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 68 yards. And these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
Now I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Matt Gay on for the extra point. That one gives the Bucks a 7-0 lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Just taking about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous.
It really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it every time, trying to hone that fine edge. And see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also get to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all. It'll be 2nd and 10. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Good, set, 15, run, 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defense is sharp. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but it certainly was there. How about that? Pinning them down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this one?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
See how determined So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And give it here to his running back. So we got 3 and 1 tackle, but don't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own own territory. And that is incomplete.
Down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right
there. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out there. This is a pretty good kick. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you play field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory. And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
They gain him a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Right in the period run blitz, he just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. They'll look to throw. Right side here, complete. Able to get it across the 20 before they get to 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Their strength trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 21 yards.
Let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle on a hold of that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
Good pickup of 6 there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now out of the gun. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And give this time to the tailback. First down as he gets this to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got. It's going to hurt him a new set of downs. The first time this unit had they punted, this time
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to put the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Throw down. First down. And the traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 1 on first down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. They'll look to throw. Set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And lost 2, and it brings up 4th. You can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on the left hash. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. Kind of gassed there at the end, but he winds up getting just off there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
that?
that?
What does that mean, break out? That's just because you're Brady break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
After the main field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. This one fielded at the fall. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. There to go the wrong way.
Well, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play, that's going to feel good and look great in film.
A loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Run it now, out of the gun. Can't find one. Stop. No gain there. Looking at a 3rd and 13. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And it's a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They did hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost have to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they need to make sure they love him up because he's up the mountain.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, there was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. He is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. That's the key to this drive.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go get this done. No man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
On this drive. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Man, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Now back to throw. Going right side here, that's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 3. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know it goes against the instincts of catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
This catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. They're going to look to throw. Receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. They were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
That's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw. The nickel, they called an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. You described the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on the punt for Tampa Bay. Taken at the 13. 45 yards. That's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Jaguars offense first down and 10. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
That bounce right back on it, keeps possession. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches. When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's like if it's a skills contest, right? Well, we're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This is turned into a field position game now. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Run it now out of the gun. Get about 3 as he's brought down right around at 42.
Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. He finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
For any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just catch him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. If he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run on the ground. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially. That could be 3rd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. We're still in the second quarter.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 5-yard line. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. That's a nice throw out there, too. They defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play. Line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. And we hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. As a reminder, we have a note card here that says halftime preview. Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Now on third and goal. From there with this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here. Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. You got to figure out how to close out these long drives. And get to the football, it's blocked. It's picked up a live ball here, remember. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure? You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who's going to win that battle with offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. So the same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't blow you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try to keep their man upright. They have been held over a lot so far in this one. And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 1. And 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Pretty big. Flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. It keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. To their timeouts. stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. To throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 there at first. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. We'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
With you, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he gives time to the tailback. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with a running game, you just got to stick with it. It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Second half now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
They're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and it bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football one-on-one here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a couple there, so he brought down about the 28.
That reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. This is a spectacular one-handed grab there. He's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
When we see guys like that make that type of a catch, not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Hit her inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Ball spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
If there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. The offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. You got to just take a deep breath.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a ride like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them to have an offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Down there, but it's
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
There's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
How about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. This is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go over to pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in 2-point conversion. But the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. That's a pretty good return here as he get it up to the 29-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just give him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
Now, a bit in his mind, he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone down. It's where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? He'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. They've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people so they actually have a chance to throw the football because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for. That time it costs them. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 13 yards there offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. 2nd and 2. Going to lead to another first down. The tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll drop the throw. He can run for it, and he will. Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Having a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Last time, remember, a similar situation, he forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the wall. Right there. 20 yards on both of those plays back to back. They are moving now. It's another first down. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
They like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good dump out of him as things continue to move on.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Yard touchdown reception. As his guys are back within a single score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Nearly was probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Answered by one by Aaron Good. Slices the lead down to 17-10. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Lambo now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't think there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
And sideline grin as well. Good pickup there, 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. 3. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. From middle, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Across the midfield strike, but still winding up short of the first down. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Didn't break that one right away, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 5th time here today. 46 on his first hit. This one in that neighborhood as well. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
I think maybe when we saw in practice came into play there, you know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
Fake here on 1st down. And can you believe it? It's the 2nd safety in this ball game. I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that with pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete. Pass just a little bit off. Maybe try to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
What's cool about the game there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2nd down completion down at 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And give this time to the tailback. Brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Someone's been having a good game, so you know something. Has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. It's complete. He's going to be stopped here for no gain. That's going to take us Into the third quarter. Now in Jacksonville. It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Gain of 6 there on first.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up the second and manageable.
Found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
We're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. 2nd and 4. This will be caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option to run and play action, maybe throwing it.
And of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw here. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 6 yards away as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is.
My partner says this 2-point rule came into play. Offense has spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They got to take care of the ball.
Juices up the defense. A running play on first down, give 4 up to the 29. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Second and 6. Screen, it's complete. Down right around 7 yards there and a first down. Critical, you figure they only get one more shot after this. Touchdowns
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush this yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It's intercepted. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. You've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Play action here on first down. Receiver complete. Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down.
To my eyes, deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The throw here on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
See another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field to really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. And with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Hayes' kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw. And that's caught. 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Back to throw now. In the middle, and it's complete. Midfield just a yard or two shy of the 40. Jacksonville first down on the pickup of 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the first down play. This is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep winging it. I'll just figure this out with the football.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A look to throw. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Oh, shit! 50, click! Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Let's make these babies cry on the way back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try it here, and he's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time remaining, and this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A road win in the National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.